Today's the launch of the latest Nukeproof bike in the range, and it's called the Reactor. It takes its name actually from the original bike that came out in 1997, which, although is completely different to this, was still a trail bike, and that is exactly what this is. It sits in between the Scout hardtail, which is their trail hardtail, and the Mega, which is more of their all-mountain and heavy-hitting enduro bike. So the Reactor is available in both alloy and in carbon, and it's available in 27.5 and also 29-inch wheel options. And there are a lot of different options available to suit you, including options of all price levels too. The alloy one, interestingly, has a carbon seat stay, which is exactly the same as the one on this one you see here. And the reason for that is the design simply works much better with the shock and the suspension configuration. As you might have noticed, the shock is in a different place to what we've previously seen on the Mega. On the Mega, it is mounted via swing link in a similar fashion to this, but on the Mega, it's actually mounted to the down tube. It's mounted to the top tube on this bike. Major benefit, of course, for a lot of people is going to be simply fitting a water bottle on there. But really, the proper benefit is it makes the suspension work much better. This is a shorter travel bike, and accordingly, that is the best orientation for this design. So, travel options. In 27.5, you've got 140 out back and 150 up front. In the 29, you've got 130 out back and 140 up front. There's 6 models in the range, ranging from £2,500 up to £5,200, which is this one, the Team RS model. Now, the RS models do feature an additional 10mm travel up front, and they're a little bit more hard-hitting focused. Now, the Reactor also features adjustable geometry here, thanks to this little chip, which does a few cool things. So you flip it around, you can have it in trail or rail mode. So that gives you a 66-degree or a 66.5-degree, depending on which setting you go for, and a 75 or a 75.5-degree seat tube angle, so fantastic for climbing. There's also a 6mm difference in bottom bracket heights between the two. General configuration, as you can see, it's got an integrated headset, typical of Nukeproof to have that. You've obviously got the room for the bottle cage in here, which is nice, and down on the chainstay, you've got a silencer. This thing, I've ridden this now, it's completely silent. There's no noise from this whatsoever, so a really cool feature to have on a modern trail bike. Out back, it's boost 148, so no new surprises there. Everything is working as it should do. And as far as sizing goes, there's various sizes available from small through to extra large. Reach on those is 425 up to 516, so very similar to the more recent Megas. The mediums, though, have gone up 20mm, so that's really good to see because that reflects what's happened to the large and, of course, the extra large. So it's up to 455 from 435 on those. Out back on the 27.5, you have a 430mm chainstay, and on the 29er, you have a 440, so it's really proportionally geometry spec'd. And a few more little details, it will accept up to a 2.6-inch tyre. According to the spec sheet, it looks like there's plenty of room in here. You've got some big old Maxxis tyres on this one. Right now, it's got internal cable routing, and thankfully, it has a nice thread-in bottom bracket there. Now, who's this bike for? Obviously, this looks quite aggressive, but this is not the enduro bike. The Mega is still the enduro bike. This is the trail bike. This is the everyday bike, the bike for thrashing down the woods. And of course, there's different options you can have, 27.5 to 29. So accordingly, the suspension feels very different to what it does on the Mega. The Mega is all about big bump performance, hitting stuff hard and fast. This is very supple, it's very supportive. Well, there you go, there's a quick first look at the brand new Nukeproof Reactor. I'd love to know what you think of this. It's a pretty cool looking bike and it's got really cool specs. Which one would you pick if you were going to have any? Would you have the carbon? Would you have the alloy? Would you have the 27.5 or would you have the 29? And would you go for the extra travel up front? Let us know in those comments underneath. For a couple more Nukeproof based videos, if you want to see Blake race the Mega on his 290 Mega, click up here. And if you want to see the same madman do it on a hardtail on his Nukeproof Scout, click over here. As always, don't forget to give us a huge thumbs up if you love the content here at GMBN Tech, and don't forget to share and subscribe.